Marilyn Mitchell lives in Dutton. However, she's a mother and grandmother and very busy in her church. Marilyn is also the president of the London Conference UCW. That's United Church Women. Matthew Penny sat down with Marilyn recently to talk about the UCW, what it has been, and what it may be in the future.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Marilyn, you're president of the Conference UCW, the United Church of Canada. What's the UCW and what's the conference?
Well, I think it's a question that so many people ask, but UCW, the conference level, is just a vehicle by which we all come together, and we're certainly part of the United Church and London Conference, and it lets the people know back in their own individual UCWs, and that means the individual churches, to feel a sense of belonging, belonging to a group of women all across Canada. And of course, London Conference UCW is just one of the UCWs at the conference level of 13.
13 conferences.
13 conferences.
Right.
And so, you know, that's pretty amazing. And it's sort of the responsibility of, has been of UCW to sort of finance the church.
The UCW pays the church
yes,
way?
Well, sort of, it does, because
really?
the women. It's not the i.e. the UCW. I find it's always been okay. Times are tight. UCW will right away, without being asked, I must say, those women, those nucleus of women in those churches get together and they'll have a dinner that would just knock your socks off.
Well, I've never been to a UCW dinner yet that wasn't excellent.
That's right. And that, from that is the beauty of it is the fellowship, the joy of service, and in a different way. You know, we certainly worship together in the church, the UCW. But the fellowship is really part of it, and
so that gives you what I hear is twofold focus. One, you really look to support the church.
That's right.
Financially, when you can, how you
yes.
can. But you're also a group that gets together for social things.
Yes.
To worship
yes.
together, to
worship
just
together.
be together.
Yes.
And what are some of the things the UCW group would do then?
Well, I'd like to just share with you perhaps this of my own experience, you know, which is of course now over 60 years ago. But growing up in the United Church, it was honestly those women there that molded me and loved me and supported me as a child growing up. And I look back and I laugh now because I'm sure, you know, I could think of, you know, certain ladies there that particularly would, you know, probably have raised their eyebrows at my behavior at times, you know. But they were the women that were there when I got married. And they were the women that served the food. And they were the women that helped me begin to teach Sunday school.
So they're women that really sort of that molded you as you were going. They were your support group.
That's right. That's right. And
now,
they really were.
Does the UCW still do that for
yes, they
younger
do.
women and older women? Or?
Yes, I think now we're going through this period that there's a lot of changes happening. Changes, good or bad. Women today are working earlier and working with their children in school and coming home and you know, running off here. There's hockey, there's swimming lessons and soccer and baseball.
Busy times,
and a busy time for them.
Well, someone told me once about the UCW that, let me see if I get this right, it's not a meeting unless you're eating.
That's right, exactly. And I think, but that is that social activity that we do over a cup of tea. And you know, you're connecting with one another and
it's a fellowship,
you know,
it's a bonding.
And through all this, I have to say, I think spiritually, through the UCW, one becomes just filled with the, you know, the knowledge of the love of God and Jesus Christ. And all we try to do is sort of make our communities better by what we do, you know.
Well, you've done this. You have a wonderful history. You talked about the,
Yes.
the fellowship and the
Yes.
mentoring that goes on. What's the future of the UCW? You're the president.
Well,
you get to see all the conference UCWs. What's
I
going
do,
on?
and I can just tell you, we feel like we're really moving forward into an exciting era. We have a lot more hope than we've had for a long time. We feel more appreciated by the United Church of Canada.
Good.
And through that, in 2012, we're celebrating our 50th anniversary.
50.
And we're really excited. We've been working with the M&S people at Church House in Toronto. And that's really exciting. We have 5 projects that we're going to look at the end of February. I'm going down for 3 days. And they're coming all across Canada. We'll be all together, UCW
So
presidents.
national,
Yes, the national. And we're going to pick the project that we're going to come up with. But it's going to be every UCW member all the way across Canada, of which there is over 50,000 members. We're going to raise $50,000. We're going to give it to one of these projects with our name attached to it through M&S. That's critical. Critical because our roots are mission and services.
Yeah.
And that is the big thrust that we continue to support.
Well, one of the
We do.
founding groups of the UCW wasn't the Women's
The
Missionary.
That's right, exactly.
Women's
Missionary Society.
Society. Okay.
That's right, WMS.
The WMS, yeah.
Yes.
So mission work is going to go forward.
That's right.
That sounds exciting. It sounds like quite a
Yes.
celebration.
Well, I think it was more for us because it was a celebration because in conjunction with the United Church, they were as excited as we are. Like that was the big thing is having them be on board with us in our sort of excitement of thinking we're going to do this. And actually the party and the celebration will be in July of 2012 in Hamilton Conference,
so there's
which
going to be a
is
big, like a
close.
national gathering?
Yes, it will.
That's going to be wonderful. I think that you have, then what I hear is you have a future. The
Yes.
UCW is not an organization that will fade away. It's got
No,
great things
no.
to do.
It's not going to fade away. We're feeling a new movement, I think I would say a new vision of where we are going, and we're going that way now more connected to the church than we ever have been.
So the United Church and the UCW are working
Honestly,
hand
I
in glove.
believe that. I really, in my heart, believe that. I sense that when I'm out visiting. I'm in the process of visiting every Presbyterial now. And so that's really, it just sort of fills you, like I don't know how to explain it.
Well, I'm glad it gives you
you
such
know.
joy. That's wonderful.
Yes.
I wish you the best of luck with
And
your
I
time as
appreciate
president.
that,
and
Matthew.
And I
I
hope you have a
really
good
do.
time. And I look forward to the celebration next year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you're able to hear more about it and, be part of spreading the word.
We will be. Thank
All
you.
right.